Hello everyone. Today we are starting with the chapter 3 of Flamingo book Deep Water, written by William Douglas. Question 1. What is the misadventure that William Douglas speaks about? Answer. William Douglas had just learned swimming. One day when he went to YMCA pool, no one else was there. Then an 18-year-old big bruiser came. He picked Douglas up and tossed him into the deep end of the pool. He hit the water surface in sitting position. He swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. He nearly died in this misadventure. Question number 2. What were the series of emotions and fears that Douglas experienced when he was thrown into the pool? What plans did he make to come to the surface? Answer. When William Douglas was thrown into the pool, he got frightened, but not yet frightened out of his fits. On the way down, he planned when his feet hit the bottom, he would make a big jump. He would come to the surface like a cork, lie flat on it, and paddle to the edge of the pool. Question number 3. How did this experience affect him? Answer. This experience had a deep impact on Douglas' psychology. He was deeply shaken by the whole experience. He feared water for many years. The haunting fear of water deprived him of the joy of canoeing, boating, fishing, swimming, etc. Question number 4. Why was Douglas determined to get over his fear of water? Answer. Due to the death experience of drowning, William Douglas had lost his confidence. He was deprived of the joy of canoeing, boating, fishing, swimming, etc. He wanted to get rid of his water fear and enjoy the water activities, so he decided to get over his fear. Question number 5. How did the instructor build a swimmer out of Douglas? Answer. The instructor built a swimmer out of Douglas piece by piece. He put a belt around him and a rope was attached to the belt. The rope went through a pulley. The instructor held on to the end of the rope. They went back and forth across the pool. Then he taught Douglas to exhale in water. Douglas repeated the exercise hundreds of times and became a swimmer. Question 6. How did Douglas make sure that he conquered the old terror? Answer. William Douglas was not confident about his swimming even after the swimming training got over. He felt that he not overcome his fear, but he was determined to get rid of his fear forever, so he swam alone in the pool. Then he went to the lake Wentworth to dive. There he tried every possible stroke, breaststroke, side stroke, backstroke. In the middle of the lake he fought back to the tiny signs of terror. Finally he realized that he had conquered his fear of water. Question 7. How does Douglas make clear to the readers the sense of panic that gripped him as he almost drowned? Describe the details that have made the description vivid. Answer. William Douglas had just learned swimming. One day he went to YMCA swimming pool. No one else was there. Then an 18-year-old bruiser picked him up and tossed him into the pool. He landed in sitting position, swallowed water and went at once to the bottom. He was nearly dead in the misadventure. He was frightened but was not out his wits. On the way down he made a plan. When his feet touched the bottom, he would make a big jump and paddle to the edge of the pool. But he came up slowly. He was very frightened. His legs were paralyzed and great force was pulling him down. His lungs ached and heart throbbed. He was not able to move his legs and arms. His whole efforts stopped and he felt drowsy. Then he lay unconscious. Question number 8. How did Douglas overcome his fear of water? Answer. After the misadventure in pool at YMCA, Douglas feared water for many years. The haunting fear of water deprived him of the joy of canoeing, boating, fishing, swimming, etc. He wanted to get rid of fear, so he engaged an instructor for learn to swim. The instructor built a swimmer out of Douglas piece by piece. He put a belt around Douglas. A rope was attached to the belt. The rope went through a pulley. They went back and forth across the pool. The instructor also taught him to exhale in water. Douglas repeated the exercise hundreds of times. He went to Lake Wentworth to dive. There he tried every possible stroke. He fought back to the tiny size of terror that gripped him in the middle of the lake. Finally, he conquered his fear of water. Question number 9. Why does Douglas as an adult recount a childhood experience of terror and his conquering of it? What larger meaning does he draw from his experience? Answer. Douglas recount or remember his childhood experience of terror when he is thrown into the deep end of YMCA pool by a big bruiser. He fears water for many years. A stark terror grips him. Due to the fear of water, he cannot enjoy water activities such as canoeing, boating, fishing, swimming, etc. He decides to get rid of his fear. He engages an instructor who trains him in swimming. With the help and guidance of the instructor and his own determination, he conquered his fear of water. Douglas experienced both the sensation of dying and fear of it. From this experience, he draws a deeper meaning. He understands that it is the willpower that matters in life. He also understands the importance of hope, determination, and struggle to lead a fearless life.